Hi guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Nicole if you're new here. On today's video I am cleaning and organising my two children Didier and Nina's bedrooms. My mum has been our childcare for the past year, resulting in her living with us for 3 days a week, and she had her own room in the box room. Now that she has finished that and she's gone back to live at her house, I've decided to put Nina back into the box room so that she can have her own space and bedroom. To do that, I've really needed to get to town and start sorting out my kids' bedrooms, as they share the one bedroom. It's just been carnage, there are toys everywhere, and so I thought it was time to just pull everything out, give it a really good clean. I did start with good intention to start cleaning this space, but then I had to wait for my husband to swap some bits of furniture around, like putting my mum's sofa bed into the garage and then moving the cot into the spare room. But unfortunately, as I was filming this, my husband had just realised that he had COVID and he just went downhill from there, so I did not get to finish this that day. So I had to end cleaning and sorting out Didier's room this day, and I think I had to pick it up the following week. I did manage to get quite a bit of it organised and sorted into different areas that I wanted, and I did move out all of Nina's toys and start putting them in the new bedroom. It felt so good to tackle this wardrobe.
Tell me mountains in my head. Tell me things you never said. Don't want this love, I've had enough. I gave you up. I'ma let you go. What you said to me before, now I know that you know the limits of you. So it feels like we lost what we knew, and I don't wanna last in these moments with you like I'm just a bad.
And here we are, a week later. I decided to start clearing it all out again. This is how bad it gets in a week. I mean, I don't understand, because we do get our kids to tidy up. I think it's mostly us dumping things. There are a few things that I've dumped into these rooms. That's why it's very messy. As you can see, my husband has now put the cot into the spare room, and here I am feeling very overwhelmed, not knowing where to start. I just started by getting the remaining toys that belong to Nina out of this room into her new bedroom. And while I was in there, I thought I just needed to give Did's room a little spruce up. I decided to move his bed. He hasn't had his own room in such a long time that I thought it would just be a nice idea to just make it look like he had a brand new space. I did start to give it a little bit of a deep clean. It was absolutely filthy. This room does get very neglected. The only time I find I have to clean these rooms is when the children are in bed, and of course I can't do that when they're in bed. I don't live nearby any family members, so it's not like I can just pop my children out and clean the house. So I have to make do when my children are away, which does not happen very often. So, as my children were away this week at their grandparents', I took this time to start sorting their rooms out and giving it a deep clean. I have also decided to stop buying toys with so many parts. I get so stressed out having to find so many different parts and pieces to a toy. I'm surprised it's not giving me grey hair yet, trying to track down parts of a missing toy. The OCD in me just can't cope when I see a toy without all of its pieces together. They just get strewn about the house with having a toddler and a 3-year-old. When we move into our new house, I'm definitely going to look into some storage for dresser. We just currently have this treasure chest. After tidying Didier's room, I've realised that we actually had a lot of dressing up clothes. I wasn't aware that we had built this much up, and it is not staying inside the little treasure chest that we have currently for dress up. So I'm going to look into some cute alternative like storage. I have seen on Pinterest that people do have little wardrobes. I might look into something like that. At the moment, Didier is really into his dressing up. He loves to be Peter Pan, a knight, and a doctor. Moving on to books, we don't currently have a bookshelf in our house. My original plan was to have little bookshelves on the wall and not take up floor space, but that didn't really happen, and now we are being overthrown by books. Here we go. All nice and tidy. This feels so good. I barely ever see the floor in this bedroom, so this has made me feel great. And then we're moving into Nina's room. As I mentioned, Nina has just had this room, so she has not caused this mess. I have just tossed all of her things into this room, ready to sort out. I'm trying to give her a little bit of freedom in this room. We have a baby gate now across this box room door. We have also taken off one of the panels of the stocky crib that we have, so she can get down, in and out whenever she pleases. So she's obviously safe with the baby gate, and now she can come and independently come and play with her toys when she wakes up in the morning. So far, she has really loved this, having her own little bit of freedom. I've tried to set up a soft little area for her to sit down and play with her toys and also read her books. She absolutely loves her books at the moment. And I didn't really have much space or idea for this trolley. I originally bought it for her to keep nappies on and things like that when she was a newborn, but now I thought this would be a good little bit of toy storage in this room. It is very, very small. It barely holds a single bed, so I'm doing my best with what we have. In the end, I actually think it turns out quite nice. It is a perfect little amount of space for her. And again, I'm just storing some of her books underneath the bed because she has far too many. I also moved the chalkboard in here because she absolutely loves drawing and reading at the moment. They're two of her favourite things. And then I started to add in my shelves back onto the wall. Nina has lots of little decorative pieces and things like that from when she was born, and also some presents from Maleg that my mum has bought to her for Christmas and birthdays, and she is racking up quite the collection, so I thought these would be really pretty to display. And there we have it, all nice and clean. This makes my soul feel so good, and I'm so happy that she finally has her own little space that she can come in and play with. So far, she has absolutely loved this, and I think she really needed that little bit of independence to get out of bed and go and play in the morning. Thank you so much for being here, guys. If you did like this video, I would really appreciate a big thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!